Hi, guys.
Welcome to
The Two Fly Girls podcast. We are officially back.
I know.
For real.
For real.
For real.
We came back at the new year, but then we had to take a little break because you had fight camp and your fight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really do feel like it's my fault. But yeah, I just had a lot going on. Obviously, I knew about the fight way before it happened.
Yeah.
So my camp ended up being quite long.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was pretty much just like head down, bum up. Let's just focus on that.
Well, you have to. You've got someone punching you in the face. Like other things need to go on hold.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And then because I went to New Zealand, which we haven't spoken about that either. So yeah, I sort of went to New Zealand, came back, finished my camp, and then went to Ireland, and now I'm back. Went to Perth, now I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Which is basically what this podcast we're going to basically be talking about. This is a Chelsea fight camp, post-fight podcast, I guess.
Love that. Yeah, no, it's been a hectic few months.
Yeah.
Hectic.
I bet. It would have flown really quickly for you.
It has. And like, you know exactly what it's like after a fight too. Like, even when you win, you have the biggest come down. Like adrenaline, my body going back to normal. I'm still sort of like, I'm actually on the other end of it now. Like I've been home for 2 weeks, but last week was horrendous. Like I literally hit a wall, got sick, hadn't got my period, like tried to go back to training, felt like shit. Like it was
That's where you went wrong. Tried to go back to training.
You're like, of course you fucking went back to training. I knew you would have done that. Idiot.
Yeah.
So no, it's been massive, honestly. Like the fight camp was perfect.
Yeah.
Like it was actually perfect.
Yeah.
Didn't get injured. New Zealand was an amazing experience.
So what gym did you go train at in New Zealand?
City Kickboxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went over there. That was my first time in New Zealand and at CKB. But Ben and TFC, they have a good relationship with Eugene and CKB. So it was pretty easy to tee up in that way. But still, it was so nerve-wracking.
It would be.
Like you would know.
Oh, yeah. My first time at Alliance, I was like, what am I doing here? And I was the only girl then.
Yes.
I was the only girl at Alliance.
That is even worse.
Yeah. And I was like this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just this little Australian and here I am, you know. And a lot of the guys got pissed off that I was there because I got some of the attention from the coaches and they're like,
oh, really?
Yeah, why are you giving her attention? Oh, yeah. I caused a lot of trouble when
I first
God. Went there. But we'll save that for another episode.
You were like this new shiny object.
Kind
of.
Like, oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
hectic.
it's very nerve-wracking, even though you know you belong and you had that relationship. But, yeah.
It was scary because, like, I hadn't met or trained with anyone there yet. So I really was going into a new environment with new people on my own. So I literally was freaking out. Like before the first sparring session, I was like doing fucking meditation, doing like breath work. It was literally like a fight. And it's funny, like when I was doing my psych sessions in the lead up to this fight, during that period in New Zealand, my psych coach said, he's like, you needed to do this, especially being out of the cage for like 2 years or whatever. This is such an important way for you to literally feel what it's like before a fight, before you get there.
And prepare for it.
And then prepare for it. So when that was in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, that's so true.
You need to get out of your comfort zone.
Need to get out of my comfort zone. Need to get out of my bubble.
Yeah.
And I the reason why I went there was obviously that, but also every girl at CKB, I think there's about 4 or 5. They've actually got quite a few girls, and they're all flyweight, strawweight, bantamweight. Like there's a mix of them, but they were all in camp at the same time. And it was the exact same time I was starting camp. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. Yeah. And I literally went there for 2 weeks, had like 4 or 5 sparring days, and I only sparred the girls.
That's so good.
As you know, like here, that never happens. No. So, you know, even when the guys would like, you know, would have to change partners and the guys would be walking towards me, I'm like, no, I'm not training with guys this entire time. Like
you put your foot down.
Yeah, like this, because at the end of the day, it's not nothing against them. I'm here for the girls.
Well, that's it. If you wanted to train with boys, you would stay in Australia.
I'd go back home, exactly. So I was like, no, I'm here for the girls. I need the looks, I need the bodies, I need that competitiveness. So the training was epic, and it pretty much like started my camp perfectly.
I love that.
Like I came back, I felt fit. I was still like 6 weeks out. My confidence, like it did a lot for my confidence as well. Like doing well against the girls and like trying things that worked. And I was like, okay, this is cool.
You can try them against girls as well because it's more realistic.
Exactly.
And some things like that does work on a girl does not work on a dude. Exactly. Even if they're not trying to hit you hard or spar you hard, they're a lot heavier. They've got a different bone density. Yes. So you picking up a guy's leg compared to a girl's leg.
Yes.
Completely different.
Yes. Like, exactly.
Way different.
But then on the other side of that, it's like some guys let things go too easy. So like you'll have a double leg or like a single leg or whatever and you know that you wouldn't have got it, but they'll just lay down or like take it.
Because they don't want to be dicks.
Exactly. But then that makes me more frustrated because I know I wouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
Whereas when you train with the girls, they're not giving you anything. No. I'm not giving you anything. It's like.
You know you earned that takedown. You earned that shot. That was on your own merit, not because it was gifted to you.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah. So that was so good.
Is there a reason you only did 2 weeks there?
I think because it was my first.
You want to dip your toes in?
Yeah, I want to dip my toes in. Not my whole foot, just my toes. Yeah. Just my toes. But yeah, first time being there. Also, it was expensive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And just taking the time off.
Work and everything. You have no other income.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, we'll just start with 2 weeks. But I think next time I might go for longer, like might do 3, maybe 4, like maybe like half the camp. Even if I come back, go. But it was so beneficial. I'm definitely going to do it for my next camp.
Yeah. You did it in an interesting format because when I used to go to the States, if I couldn't go over for the whole duration just because of the kids and things like that, I would end my camp in the States.
Yes.
End my camp on the good sparring.
Yes.
Whereas you did it the other way. You went into camp with that gym and then finished in a familiar. Is that why you wanted to do it?
It's not really. The only reason I went when I did is because those girls were at the tail end of their camp. So they were in like their sharp form.
Yeah.
They wanted the hard rounds.
Yeah.
I wanted the hard rounds and then they were fighting literally the weekend I left.
Yeah, sweet.
So if I'd done it that way, I wouldn't have had any girls.
No, they'd be
because they were all
break.
fighting. Yeah. So great point though, because that also plays in my mind as to whether I do the last half or the first half. The only thing with doing the last half is when like at TFC and Ben being my coach, he knows me. He knows my style, my strengths, my weaknesses, all that sort of stuff. So I feel like we game plan amongst ourselves. So that's what happened this camp. It's like I got the really good looks and the good work at the start, but didn't think once about the game plan.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I didn't need the work in.
Just getting the work in. Yeah. And then it wasn't until literally the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks where we were game planning a little bit more. And that was with Ben. So it's definitely like a juggle.
Yeah. It's hard to know it kind of worked. Like you had a great fight.
Yeah.
So that like your method worked. I was just interested in the method because I obviously did the opposite.
Yes. And I think I will do that in the future.
And see which one you like better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like it was great. Like the fight was probably the perfect fight for me to come back to. Like I just I felt good. Like it's weird. I'd had 2 years of no fights, but I felt like the most comfortable, the most present.
You looked really zoned in.
I was so
like
zoned
you
in.
were like
I actually felt like I was on a fucking
yeah.
It was hectic. Like I could not even simple things like I was so like tunnel visioned in on where she was going. And then I wasn't really overthinking of what I was doing. I was just reacting.
Yeah.
I was literally just fighting on instincts to the point where even now I can't recall the fight.
Oh, really?
And straight after
the
fight.
So you're like in a flow state almost.
Full flow state.
Yeah.
And I actually couldn't recall the fight straight after it. Like someone asked me like, oh, you did this and did that. Like, was that the game plan? I was like, no.
I can't remember doing that.
I don't know. But it felt incredible.
Yeah,
like,
good.
And it just showed me that the work I have been doing, like with my psych coach, fucking works.
It makes a huge difference.
I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God. Because you never know until you're there.
Yeah.
Like, have I spent all this money to just be the same fucking
and time?
Yeah. So no, I loved it. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah. You had a really shit start to flying over to Ireland, and I was like, I sent you a message and I'm like, doesn't matter, you're gonna get there.
Actually, your message was great.
You're on, don't worry about it. Because I was like, some people could let that little hiccup really affect their weight cut and their performance.
100%.
And you're like, yep. You're like, yep, I got it. And I was like, yeah, she's fine.
Yeah,
she's
and
fine.
you know what's really funny? You sending me that message was great because it actually made me aware of, I am sweet.
Yeah.
Like, because Chelsea, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have been sweet.
No.
I would have freaked the fuck out.
And you have every right to freak out because it was a shit.
Yeah.
I guess you have to explain what happened to people that don't know.
I will. So basically, it's funny. So in the past when I've travelled overseas to fight, you will literally vouch for this. You really don't know how long before the fight is the perfect amount of time to go over.
Yeah.
So my last 4 fights in the US, I've gone over 7 days out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt like I'll never make it's not an excuse for how I've performed. There was many problems with my performance in the past. But, traveling 30 plus hours, new time zone, water loading, weight cutting, it doesn't help the situation. No. So this camp, I decided to go, I think it was 11 days out. Mm-hmm. It was 11 or 12 days out. I was like, no, I'm going to Ireland. Never fucking been to Ireland. Mm-hmm. It's further than the US.
And the time zone's way different.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, we're going to go way further. Just to account for that, not to account for what actually happened. So basically, Dad and I rock up to the airport. It's our first flight, Brisbane, Sydney, 7 a.m. our time. Yeah. Right? Brisbane, Sydney layover was 3 hours, and then we were Sydney, Dallas. So basically, we get to Sydney, all good. We jump on the Sydney, Dallas flight. We leave. That's a 16-hour flight.
That is fucked alone.
It's one of the longest
I don't
flights.
think I've ever been on a 16-hour flight.
Really?
Yeah, the most I've been on is 13 hours.
So that's
16 would push me over my breaking point.
Yeah, well, it usually does until this happened. So that was my second time doing the Sydney to Dallas flight. And it's cooked. But I was ready for it because I've done it before. So we get an hour into the flight. And there's a girl in front of Dad and I, literally the seat in front of us and her partner. 1 hour into this flight, the partner calls the flight attendant to come over, and he's American, and he goes, oh, hey, we just want to let you know just in case something happens, but my partner has eaten the bag of nuts that you just passed around as a snack, and she's actually allergic to nuts.
Is she trying to kill herself? I don't.
And I literally
It's not like it was disguised as it had traces of nuts in it. It was literally a fucking bag of nuts.
It had those little rice cakes and nuts, right? So as soon as I heard that, I literally elbowed Dad so hard because I knew what was happening. Elbowed him so hard. And he had his headphones on. He's like, what? And I said it. I was like, she's just eaten a bag of nuts and she's allergic to nuts. And he was like, no. Surely you're not that dumb, right? So then the flight attendant was obviously shocked and, was just asking questions. And then he goes, so do you have an EpiPen? Do you have medication? And she goes, yeah, I've got all that. Okay. You've prepared. You've prepared to be a dumb
You
fuck.
ate the nuts on purpose so you can give yourself a little bit of adrenaline.
Literally. So anyway, he's saying, have you got the EpiPen? Can you keep us posted with how you're feeling? How are you feeling now? She's like, I'm okay. I'm just a little bit, I feel a little bit, whatever she said, claustrophobic or whatever. Okay, we'll keep us posted. 15 minutes later, they come back and check on her. Partner's like, oh, I think she's okay. The whole time. She's a little, just not really talking. She's just nodding. I'm like, are you a child?
Yeah.
She looked young, but I reckon 20.
That's
still.
I had a child at 19.
Yeah,
I kept
exactly.
a child alive.
Point proven, right? So then they come back and they go, how are you feeling now? And I reckon we're 2 hours in, right? Her partner says her throat is closing up, Meanwhile, she's sitting there like this. Like, if my throat was
Not
closing up,
phased.
I'd be fucking screaming.
And had they given them, has she
Nothing
had the
yet.
EpiPen yet?
Nothing yet.
You're meant to do it as soon as your throat starts to close
Yeah,
up.
well, he said her throat's closing up. She's looks chill as shit. I'm like, bro.
He's making it up.
Yeah, right. So she's not, she's chill. And then they said, can you please take your EpiPen? Yep. So she takes her EpiPen. Then she took the medication or whatever she had as well. 3 hours in, they take the partner and her wherever they took her. I kept saying, oh my God, they've gone to business class. Fuckers. They've taken them fucking
swindled
upstairs.
the business class.
They just want to lay down on a fucking bed. I would do that.
Smart move.
Yeah, I would do that. So they've disappeared for an hour.
Maybe they did take them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So now we're 3 hours. No, we would have been almost 4 hours in at this point, right? So we're over Fiji. I looked at the map, we're over Fiji. Then I'm out the back waiting for the toilet and the phone rings to the flight attendants and I'm looking at the flight attendant and her face just goes, and I was like, that's it, we're turning around.
Fuck off.
I just knew it. Or it was like, she's died.
I wonder if they would have turned around if she was dead.
I actually thought she's died. She's died. So I go back. I'm like waiting for the announcement. We regret to inform everyone that we are going to have to turn the plane back to Sydney. Unfortunately, we have a medical emergency that we cannot continue this flight. We cannot land in Fiji because Fiji has not enough fuel to refuel the fucking double-decker plane that we're on.
Huge plane.
Yeah, a huge plane. So we have to go back to Sydney. Anyway, everyone's just like having a fit on the plane. They're like, you have to be kidding. We turn around. So we're 4 hours out, 4 hours back.
That's
so there's 8 hours, right? Then we get to the tarmac. The federal police and the paramedics come on. They take her and her partner off the plane. She looked fine. I could have killed her.
She's breathing.
I could have killed her. She looked fine. I was like, I thought you were dead. Anyway, they take her off the plane. Then we're sitting on the tarmac and they come over the speaker and they say, we're not taking you guys off the plane. We are going to put more food on the plane, like refuel, whatever. Refuel, food, take the crew off, get a new crew on.
Oh, so they get a relief.
Oh, they get a refreshment.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. But we have to sit on the plane.
No.
So that took 3 hours. 9, 10, 11 hours.
Sitting on the plane.
I
would have lost my shit.
Yeah. So now we're 11 hours deep and we're still in Sydney. Right? Then, okay, we're taking off again. 16 hours. So how long is that?
I'm not good at math.
27 hours.
That's disgusting.
27 hours we were on the same plane for. We land in Dallas. Everyone's missed their connecting flights. We had a connecting flight to Dublin.
Didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So then it's midnight. We get to the counter.
Stranded in an airport.
Yeah. So they booked us airport accommodation. They covered it as they should. So then they rebooked us on the flight the next night at 7 p.m. to Dublin. Okay, no worries. We go stay at the airport hotel. Fuck around that morning, come back to the airport at like 4 because I didn't trust it. I was like, my trust issues have just fucking skyrocketed. I don't trust it. Yeah, I had every reason to. We gave the passports and they go, oh no, you haven't been reissued for this flight. And I actually cried. I was like, do you know what we've just been through?
Yeah.
And then Dad told him like all that, and then they reissued us on the flight. On the flight. Yes.
But if they had no seats left,
we would have had to wait another 24 hours. Yeah. So they got us on the plane. Then that was an 8-hour flight to Dublin. Yeah. It's not that short. No. We get into Dublin at like 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and we left Australia on Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. It was severely fucked up. And then I was like, I'm grateful that we weren't 7 days out. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Because what day would you have got there?
So we got there Tuesday and I was fighting the following Thursday. Mm-hmm. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
But oh my God, there's a story for you all.
I have been on a flight home from the US and for some reason it was like a really small plane. It wasn't the big double decker.
Yeah.
And they packed all of us in, like all the economy, into the back of the plane and we were like crammed in like fucking sardines. And I got up to like stretch my legs and walked and there was a whole middle section of the plane that was curtained off for the crew to be able to lay down and have, because they didn't have bunks.
You're lying.
No.
No.
They didn't have bunks for their crew to sleep in. But instead of just having like one row, because like the crew have to alternate, right?
Yeah.
They don't need a whole fucking section of the plane.
That's like really negligent.
Yeah, I was fucking fuming because I was like getting claustrophobic and like real like agitated on this flight. After a fight, I was all banged up, swollen, couldn't breathe.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then I walk and I see all these rows empty.
No.
I was losing it.
No, I fully would have lost it.
Yeah.
Especially like, why are you on a small plane?
I don't know. But they had us all like crammed in like fucking sardines. It was horrible.
That's horrific.
Let alone 26 hours on a plane or whatever it was.
But to my point of what you said when you messaged me, that situation, if that had happened to me a couple of years ago, that would have affected me.
Absolutely.
Because it's like now, from what I've done with my mental stuff, it's like I have really learned to like control your inner like experiences. Basically it's like how you perceive things, how you see things, things that are out of your control. Why would you waste energy on them? So it got to a point where I literally just I was laughing because I was like, this couldn't get any more fucked up.
You literally laughed to keep from crying.
I'm like, this can't get any more fucked up, so I might as well just laugh about it.
And you weren't in control of it either.
Wasn't in control. And to my dad's credit, like anyone that knows my dad, he's a fucking like he sees red constantly. Like he starts street fights. He that's just him.
Yeah.
And he stayed so chill. Like he wanted to kill that chick.
Absolutely.
Like,
I don't blame
and at
him.
one point I grabbed his arm because I thought he was going to stand up and just rip her one, right?
Don't trust you.
At one point I squeezed his arm so hard I said, Dad, because we're on a plane, so I whispered. I was like, Dad, we're on the tarmac. I said, I need you to stay calm because I can't afford you to get fucking taken off this plane and we don't fucking make it to Dallas. Like I was like fuming. And he was like breathing really heavily.
He was finding his inner peace, his meditation.
Fully. But like he knew that he had to do that for me. So he was great.
I'm sure if it was a holiday you wouldn't have kept his
No. He would have been pulled off the plane.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't blame him.
For sure. Yeah. So anyway, really diabolical flight. I don't think I'll ever experience that again.
That is like worst case scenario.
That's worst case scenario.
Yeah.
So, but like after that, everything went really well. I stayed in Dublin for like the Tuesday till the Sunday.
Yeah.
We basically did that because one, we needed more time, and two, like Dublin was only like a 2-hour train ride from Belfast.
Yeah.
So I was
there's much more in Dublin than
there's more
Belfast.
to see. Like a girl reached out to me to be my training partner, like if I needed rounds. So I used her in Dublin.
Yeah.
And then Sunday.
What gym was that?
Compound Fight Centre or Compound something fitness.
Okay.
Small gym, tiny gym. But she was great. She fights on Cage Warriors.
Oh, cool.
So
that's a good promotion.
Yeah. So she was really good body to like keep that live stuff there. And then Sunday went to fight week in Belfast. It was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was weird not having Ben in my corner because like he's my coach.
Wasn't there.
No, so Ben got the call up for UFC.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so he got the call up like probably 8 weeks out from Perth. And he couldn't fly the flight what I did to then corner me in camp. It's just like I would never make him do that.
No.
But I was so fortunate that Eugene from CKB was already there for Tyson Pedro.
Yeah, I saw him in your corner. I didn't think to look for Ben either. I just assumed he was there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
So it was Eugene and Dad. So I was just really lucky that Eugene was there because like that was a great experience having him in my corner.
Yeah. He's got a lot of experience.
So much experience. So yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, and then obviously, what else has happened?
You won your fight.
Yeah.
And it was a great fight.
Yeah.
I thought you had her in the first round.
Yeah,
and you
so
took
did
her
I,
back.
dude.
Took her back. I was like, yes, sink it in.
You know, it was funny. That choke, first round, the choke was there. The last round, the choke was there when I was on her back. But I was listening to Eugene so much that he kept saying, like, don't just go for the choke, like damage. Like, let's just keep the damage going. Yeah. So every time he said that, I'd literally just be like, fuck, fine,
I'll listen.
Fine, I won't do it. But I'm glad that I got that experience of like
3 rounds.
Yeah.
Solid rounds too.
Yes. And like, I have not gone 3 rounds since I fought on Eternal. Like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So I needed it.
The time in there you need.
I needed the cage time. So, yeah, I was like, I could have finished in the first round, but I'm actually glad I didn't. And, yeah, the first round was good. Like, I was like, yeah, cool. I've got
feel.
it.
You already, that first round was like a big feeling round, and then at the end of that round is when you really started. Obviously, you landed, dropped her, and took her back, and then after that, you just found your rhythm. And I was like, you were southpaw, then you're orthodox, and I was like saying it to Adrian. Adrian's cooking. He's like, yeah, she switched with you when you were sparring her. I was like, oh, did she?
You know what's fun?
Really? Oh, can't remember when between her punching me in the head and kicking me.
You know what's funny is I have switched for years, but never in a fight. Never.
I was like, I can't remember you switching in your fight, the last fight I watched.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, she's southpaw, and then I'm like, oh, now she's orthodox. And she tried to switch.
Yeah, she was switching.
And you fucked her up every time she switched.
Because I knew she was switching.
Yeah.
Like, we knew going into the fight that she switches.
Yeah.
And that she's a Muay Thai girl.
Yeah.
So she had a good record. She was like 8-2 with 5 stoppages.
Yeah.
And she was like Mexican champ or whatever, because she's a pocket fighter. So like, she needs you here to just like fight Muay Thai basically. So I knew my movement and my range was going to fuck her up. Like, I was like, I just can't stand too close.
Can't play her game.
Exactly. So yeah, that's the first fight I've actually switched like that in.
That means you were comfortable.
Yeah, I felt so much more comfortable. But she, like, there was a point in round 2, I'm not even kidding, I literally said to myself, I'm bored.
Give me something. Show me something.
I was like, I'm bored. And it was bad because it almost made me fight a different fight.
Yeah.
So how I fought was literally how I trained. That was the game plan.
Yeah.
But because I was bored in round 2, I almost went threw the game plan out the window.
Because you wanted a little bit of excitement.
Because I wanted a bang. I wanted some dopamine.
Sometimes that just happens. I remember my fight in Dublin, actually.
Maybe it's the Irish crowd.
It's got to be. The crowd there is crazy.
Yes.
But yeah, me and I can't remember her name. Alina, her name was. We just started swinging for it, and I just fucking just sat there and my coach was like, "All right, yep, get it out of your system, get it out of your system." Like, he didn't tell me to stop. He's like, "Yep, all right, that's what we're doing. We're banging, get it out of your system." And then after that, he's like, "All right, now back to the game plan." I was like, "Oh." But he just knew I had to fucking get it out.
That's hilarious. But I actually love that he let you.
Yes.
Like, that is so cool. He's like, oh, yeah, I know this is
I've
what
seen this. This is what Beck does.
Yeah. And that almost happened to me.
Yeah.
And then I switched back into realistic fucking mode because that's what she wanted.
Yeah.
So
she was trying to drag that out of you.
Exactly. So if in my head I had caved and just stuck in the pocket and thrown, could have been anyone's fight. She could have knocked me out.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a silly tactic.
Like, Chelsea, let's be fucking smart here.
Yeah.
Like,
grow up, Chelsea.
Grow the fuck up. So no, it was cool for me to feel like totally in control.
Yeah.
And in control of my own world.
Yeah.
That was big because like, before I walked out, I almost looked for the feeling I had in my other 2 fights.
Chaos.
Yeah, I not the nerve, the nerves, but like the pressure and the pressure of the moment getting to me. That's what happened in the last 2 fights. I literally looked for that out the back before I did my walkout, and it wasn't there.
And you're like, where is it?
And that's when I realized. That's when I realized that I was present. Yeah. And I was like in the zone. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sweet.
You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, no, it was good. So
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What's next? Are they talking about, like, obviously not opponents or anything, but do you have a timeline of like when they would like you back? Yeah,
so basically, because I'm on the 4 fights, which is great. So I signed the contract for 4 fights in 18 months, which means like I'm already I've got 14 months to go. So I know I'm going to get the fights.
Get them.
we've said I want a fast turnaround. They've only matched cards up until the end of June. There is a possibility I could get on that. Ooh. And it's only like 7 weeks away.
Oh, shit.
So we'll see. But if not,
where's
July,
that?
August.
Where's that one?
San Diego.
Ooh,
your
hometown.
Your hometown.
Oh, shit.
Maybe you should come.
Oh, my God, I'd love to.
Yeah.
I've not been to the States in so long.
Yeah,
like,
really?
So long. All my friends like, when are you coming? One of my friends is like, my daughter's having a quinceanera. Can you come? And I was like, I can't come. I'm stuck here in Australia.
Oh, you need to plan.
Yeah.
Plan something for like end of next year or something.
Yeah, something like that. I'd like to take the kids, but that's just so expensive.
It's so expensive.
Like we're even drowning right now.
Flights will not come down.
No.
They won't come back down.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
So maybe San Diego. If not,
how cool.
Yeah, if not, like July, August would be perfect.
Yeah.
And
I can get you linked up with the gym there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
So you'll have plenty of sparring partners.
Yes, that'd be amazing. Even if I go over way earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little San Diego camp.
Yeah.
Cool. That's exciting.
And then they're coming to,
are they coming to Australia still?
It's supposed to be November.
Oh.
Brisbane.
Oh.
I know. Like, that's the thing. I really would love to fight back here.
Yeah.
I'm like when I walked out in Ireland, like literally you could drop a fucking pin. I was like, hey guys.
Oh, no.
I mean, it was the same for her because she's Mexican.
Yeah,
so
true.
I'm like, at least it's not a fucking Irish chick.
I had a lot of fans in Ireland, so I had like some people like
I love
cheering.
that.
I'm like, I like this.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I really want a home.
Yeah, there's nothing
fight.
beats it. Nothing beats fighting here and like having obviously a home crowd, but the comfort of being at home too is like nice. Not having to travel.
Not having to travel.
So good.
Like some of the guys at the gym, like, don't get me wrong, and you'll feel the same. Like, you're so grateful for the experiences when you travel to fight because you're literally living your best life.
Yeah.
Traveling to work.
Yeah.
And seeing the world. But
you don't really get to see it though.
You don't get to see it.
Well, I didn't. Yeah.
No, you don't. And I don't think they understand that. It's like, no, you're there the week before. You can't eat shit. You can't eat anything. You can only get coffee.
Yeah, I watched my coach and Adrian
eat
all this fucking everything. And I'm just like sitting there like a bit of Betty.
Yeah, literally. So it's not a holiday.
No.
Unless you obviously stay at the end. Like, that's cool and stuff. But it's awesome. But the travel is really hard. And some of the guys are like, oh, I cannot wait to be able to travel and fight. And I'm like,
the experience
is cool, but it really is hard.
It is hard. It's kind of gets outweighed sometimes. Like, that's not what it's cracked up to be. And it's not being ungrateful. It's just like, it'll be nice to fight at home once and every now and then.
Yeah, even like obviously the time zone and stuff, but also the different food. I go to Ireland and I'm like, I don't even know what I can eat. What?
And it's trusting that the like when you're trying to do like no salts and stuff, it's trusting that the kitchen's even listening.
Exactly.
Not just fucking, I tell them I'm allergic, so they think I'm going to die if they do it.
That's actually a good idea because, oh my God, every time, no salt, no.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want this seasoning? No seasoning.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Plain. But.
And they look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah, they're like, oh, what a fucking weirdo.
Fucking Australians.
Who do they think they are?
Cool.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, so it's cool. Love to fight at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
And then went to Perth on the weekend for the UFC. Like, it was awesome because we're obviously there to support Ben.
Yeah. When I messaged you, I forgot Ben was fighting and I was like, I refuse to give the UFC any of my money. I won't even buy pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I refuse to buy pay-per-views. So I'm like, fuck them. Even if I really want to watch the card, I'm like, nah. But then you're like, I'm there supporting Ben. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Warranted.
Like, fine.
I get it.
I actually want to ask you something on that in a sec. But yeah, like, it was really cool. Ben had a great fight. Like, he was dominating, winning, got caught in a guillotine in the last round. So I was like, it was so heartbreaking. Like, he was literally killing the guy.
Yeah.
But
it happens.
It happens.
It's
this
MMA.
is the sport. Get knocked out or subbed.
I love MMA, but
yeah,
just literally anything can happen.
Anything can happen. So
it doesn't mean the better person won either.
Exactly.
That's the frustrating part.
Exactly. But it was his debut. It was in front of a home crowd. Like, what a fucking cool experience.
Nothing beats the experience. Like, as much as I obviously not hate the UFC, but I don't agree with the UFC, the fight shows, the fans, the whole experience, like walking out into those stadiums is like nuts. Nothing. Yeah. It's crazy. And especially in Australia, is crazy. So
that's what, like, sitting there and like listening to the crowd, I was like, this is a dream. Yeah. Like, I need a home crowd.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Oh,
it was so cool.
I hope I do hope they come out here.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, actually, we got a question on the Tfg'S Instagram. Yeah. About what promotion you have liked fighting under the most, why, and obviously your, like, what your opinion is on UFC. Why do you hate it so much? Is it the experiences you had? What do you see like that maybe other promotions do differently compared to UFC?
Okay, my favorite promotion, just out of how I guess I got treated, not by how big the show was. Like I said, nothing has beat, walking out. I think it was in New York, the big Brooklyn, New York show when Conor McGregor threw the fucking.
Oh my God, yes.
I was on that fight card, and that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was Madison's. I don't know if
being
it's
on a Conor card. Like, insane.
Yeah. So like that experience of like, the crowd and the fight night and everything like that is amazing. But my favorite promotion to fight for was Invicta. Shannon Knapp and all of their, like, her team are they care. They actually are in the sport because they love the sport and they love women's MMA.
Oh, I love that.
And you feel the love, you feel the compassion, you feel like that they're not just there to make $1 off of you.
Yeah.
You're not just another number on their charts.
Yeah.
Whereas the UFC, you're just like meat. You're just like, and you can just be thrown away, discarded at whatever Perel, their Perel. So and that's what I hated the most about the UFC, and the fact that they have the ability to look after their fighters. They have the ability to pay their fighters, and they choose not to.
Yeah.
That's what gets me about them.
Yeah.
So, the UFC is probably my least favourite in that sense because they have the opportunity to treat their fighters better.
They just choose not to.
And they choose not to because they want to make more money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Invicta. That's amazing. Because they have so, like, the amount of girls that they have on their shows, you can tell they just, like, push it so hard, and, like, they're just backing that so well over in the US. What do you think about the MVP? They're now doing the MMA card.
Yeah. I think that's fucking cool.
I think it's cool.
I'm excited about the Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry fight.
Yeah, that'll be hectic.
That's a cool matchup.
That'll be hectic. And then obviously Ronda and Gina. Like, I don't even know how to feel about it though.
I don't know either. I'm just excited to see it. And I feel like it should have happened earlier. But obviously there's different factors as to why it didn't. But it's cool that it's still happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just here for it.
Yeah.
Like, the two goats of, women's MMA are, like,
it's crazy
because
I never saw Gina fight.
Oh, didn't you? Well,
I think it was just before my time.
She would have been.
Yeah.
I think she'd actually stopped fighting once I started fighting also.
Yeah,
but she was kind of like the girl, like the it girl before Ronda.
See, I pretty much came in at Ronda.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I don't know, it's interesting. It's a cool fight. It's like, I don't know. It's, like, interesting to me. I think Ronda's going to win just from experience. Judo, I think it's she's just going to go out there and throw her. And
you know what she's going to do? The fight's going to start. She's literally going to throw a jab and then go into a fucking headlock and go straight for that judo throw.
And
it's like almost like scripted. Especially maybe with her WWE experience too. Like, she would get used to that, like,
being under the bright lights without the pressure, I think, as well.
Yeah. So, and then obviously Francis, I have no idea who Ngannou's fighting.
Me neither, actually.
But I'm excited to see him fight again.
It's an interesting card. I think it's cool that MVP's, like, branching out to MMA because they've obviously taken over the boxing scene for the women.
Yes.
So it'll be cool to see. It'll be nice just for another option out there.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, there is legitimate options now. And, like, people ask me all the time, do you like the PFL, and do you, like, actually I do get asked a lot, like, why aren't you going for the UFC?
Because everyone thinks that's the pinnacle.
And I'm like, I understand that there's there 1, 2, 3, whatever. But, like, I when you said with Invicta, like how they treat you and all that, PFL are amazing.
Yeah.
Like
matters.
They treat you really well. They're all like every fight week, their team is just like so accommodating.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, we'll get for you. Again, you're not just a number, you're like an actual person.
Yeah.
So, and like for me, I do feel like they've really supported me in terms of I didn't do well in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had the 2 losses.
But they didn't kick you to the curb.
They didn't kick me to the curb. They seriously could have.
They saw potential in you.
Yeah, and like they want to build
really shit fucking matchups.
Yeah, like 2 of the hardest.
Yeah.
And they've wanted now to like build me up. So I'm like so grateful for that. And it's like why I have not a bad thing to say about them. They're seriously amazing.
Yeah. But, you know, if that had been the UFC and you dropped those first 2 fights, you'd be gone.
I know.
And they'd be like, yeah, we don't give a fuck about you. There's plenty more of you that will fight for probably less and sign them and take advantage of them for the next 6 months.
It's true. It's seriously
I'm so
true.
bitter.
Yeah. We're getting a little bit feisty over here. No, yeah, it's actually crazy. But like what I did want to touch on though, because I almost put a post up about it and then I didn't because I wanted to talk about it on here because I was like, you know when you do a post and it's like not as sincere because you're like typing it.
Yeah.
But
and you can't hear your tone of voice.
You can't hear your tone. You can't hear the emotions.
Is she being catty or is she being?
Yeah, exactly. But like body dysmorphia post a fight.
Oh yeah.
Dude. I think because I'm going through it now, I want to talk about it because I'm like, it's such a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
And I actually can't, like, I'm a bit better now only because I finally got my period. So I'm post-period and I feel like, you know,
your
what you feel
hormones
like.
are relaxing.
After your period, you're like,
hot bitch again.
Yeah. But no, like, so straight after the fight and literally the last 2 weeks, I've just been in my own head. Like, why, like, I weighed in at 56.9, which it was actually a really hard cut for me. I don't know why.
It's because it's been a while.
Probably because it's been a while. So I was dying in the bath in the sauna blanket. I was like, oh my God, this is really bad. My face has never looked so disheveled. Like my eyes were like at the back of my head. I was like
a skeleton.
I was fucked. Like I actually looked unrecognizable. And then, so you weigh in at 56.9. Obviously, by the time I fight, already back up to like 63, 64 probably. My walk around weight is 66.
Yeah.
So then obviously days after the fight, and I'm not like a pig. I'm eating things I want to eat, but I'm not fucking overeating.
But you retain fluid on the flight home. You come back like blown up.
I'm also retaining fluid. I was due for my period, so even more bloated. But I hated myself. Yeah. Like I genuinely was like, this is ruining my
your
win.
Victory. Yeah.
It's ruining my win because
you're focusing on the wrong things.
Every time I looked in the mirror, I would pick apart things because a week before I looked like that. And how can I look like this? And that was a week ago.
Yeah.
I hated
because
it.
You're not starving yourself and dehydrating yourself dumb.
But it's so hard to actually not think about it.
And the thing is, like, I've looked back on photos where I was like not happy with my body and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with my body there. There was nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And like right now I'm injured, so I'm putting on a bit of weight just from not being active. And now I'm looking back at photos and videos of me training and I'm like, I can see abs there. I thought I didn't have any, you know, like, and I thought I was out of shape then, but now I'm like out of shape.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's so true. You do like, and I have thought about that for me now because I'm like, no, me in the future is going to look back and be like
you're
you're
fucking
still
idiot,
jacked, bro. Like you're okay. But I don't know. And I don't think it's just a female thing. I think guys go through it too.
They do, yeah. And it was obviously, I think it's the emotional roller coaster of fight camp, fighting, cutting weight, all of like the hormones, like everything. And then
100%.
Once you get home, it's almost like however long your camp was like that's all you focused on.
Yep.
And sometimes it feels like, is that it? Even though you won, you're like, is that it? I thought it was going to feel different. I thought
that's literally what I'm going through.
Yeah,
like it's kind of like a surreal experience because I had so long of not fighting. So for the last 2 years, I have just wanted to fight and have the win.
Yeah.
Like that's all I've thought about the last 2 years. That's why I never stopped training.
Yeah.
It's not like I stopped and then I was like, oh, I'm in fight camp. I better start training. Like I was in the gym every single day because I longed for that victory.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happens and you're like, is that it?
And I'm kind of glad it went 3 rounds for you, because sometimes when it's over in the first round, you're like, really?
Yeah,
is that it?
Yeah.
I like busted my ass for 3 months to then have the fight over in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like
true.
even though you win and you're fucking over the moon, it's still like, like I thought it was going to be more. And I think that's why fighters are always chasing the next fight, because it's almost like a drug, right?
It's a void. It's like filling a void. No, it's fully filling a void, because when you get home, you'd be the same. Like you actually feel like a piece of you is gone.
Yeah.
Because that literally takes up your whole entire life. And then now I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm training and something's on the horizon, but
the purpose isn't there yet.
The purpose isn't there yet.
Yeah.
So I can have, but I'm also like enjoying it because I'm like, I can have more fun.
Yeah.
I can have more fun in training. I can like just be a bit of an idiot if I wanted to be.
Yeah, you can relax.
Yeah. So
you just got to embrace it and find happiness outside of fighting too, because it's not in your control sometimes.
Very true.
So it's hard.
Very true.
It's very hard. It's very emotionally taxing sometimes.
Yeah.
Win or loss.
Yeah.
Losses suck though.
A win is so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
But like, it's literally been like 3 years since I won. So I'm like, fuck, finally.
I'm glad you got it done.
Yeah.
So good.
This would be a different podcast if I lost.
We wouldn't even be talking about it.
Crying.
We'd be like, okay, we're just not going to talk about that.
Yeah. It's a sensitive subject.
Speaking of sensitive subjects, that's a nice little segue. Do you have a little bit of relationship news for us? There's something going on outside of fight life for you?
Oh my God.
Are you single and ready to mingle?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Are you ready to say it out loud?
I don't know if I'm ready. Okay. I don't know if I'm ready to mingle.
No, but you are single.
I'm single, yeah. I am actually so happy on my own.
Yeah.
I said to someone the other day, I was like, fuck, I could be single forever. I literally am just loving life.
Good.
I think it is made, like, I haven't been single since I was like 18. So I think.
You need it.
Yeah. And I think like it is making me, everything's better. Like I'm training better. Obviously I fought better. But I think because it's all on me now, you know, it's different. It's like my success is my success.
It's yours.
My failure is my failure.
Yeah.
So like I'm just like balls to the wall. Like let's just fucking run it. But
my white leg in the video.
I'm so white at the moment.
I need a tan.
I need a fucking tan. Ireland sent me albino. And like it was so cold there. But no, I'm really happy on my own. But obviously if someone came along.
The right someone.
Yeah.
I'd broken up with, I can't remember, I'm not even gonna mention their name. Before I got with Adrian, I was alone for like a good chunk of time, and I got so happy with, you know, being on my own. I really needed it, obviously, after a really bad relationship and everything else I went through. So it was really hard for Adrian to kind of like break down that fucking wall, because I was so content and so happy with myself.
Like he had to be a king.
Yeah. That poor guy.
His expectations were high.
But it means he, you know, like obviously I love him a lot because I let him in.
So true.
And I had to learn to love myself again and want to be someone that someone would want to love, if that makes sense.
100%.
So I think it's really important for people to be happy with themselves and learn to live with themselves and find happiness from themselves, not just from, you know, seeking it from someone else. So
100%.
It's really important to be single for a good amount of time before, you know, jumping back into a long relationship. So.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because like how I feel now, I'm like someone would have to seriously pursue me for me to, I'm not even kidding, like kiss my toes. for me to, I say that, but it's probably not true.
You're going to have so many people in your DMs.
Someone will look at me and I'll be like, okay, no, I'm kidding.
They're going to be in your DMs. I'll kiss your toes.
Oh my God. No, but I am happy. I'm happy. It was actually like a big thing. My fight week, well, my camp, my fight week and my fight was the first one my ex hasn't been there.
Yeah.
And in my corner for.
Yeah.
In literally since for like 7 years. So yeah, it was big.
Oh, good.
But it was like so.
It's a good step.
It was so good. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so taking applications.
No, she's not.
You have
to get through. I'm the
my
one
checklist is quite long. Specifically brown.
You don't ask for much. Brown, 6 foot.
Brown over 6 foot. What else?
I know what you're thinking.
No, I'm just trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, it's got to be a vibe. It's got to be a vibe. And I think like something that I will actually talk about on here is you're like being really comfortable in your own skin, I think is like a big thing for us fighters, us girl fighters, because I think we can get in our own head with like what we think guys like and what they're attracted to. And like I have been told I'm too masculine. I have been told.
I was about to say that it didn't help the way that the breakup went with the feedback that he gave you was that you basically weren't good enough. Physically.
Pretty much. Yeah. So
and emotionally.
Yeah.
You weren't good enough for him. You weren't feminine enough for him. And that's not fair.
Yeah. Like that was so hard because it did affect how I saw myself. Like I've actually gotten over it quite quickly, but at the start it did affect how I saw myself and how I thought other males see me. Because I was really like, oh fuck, like, you know, I've been with this person for a long time, and that's
now
what
all of
they're
a sudden
saying.
you're too masculine.
Yeah, so
which isn't fair because you'd been in sports since you were in high school.
Yeah,
or
it's not something new.
You're always always been physically strong.
Yeah, so I don't know. I sort of just had to really just like be like, no, this is who I am. Back myself. If they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Yeah. I really couldn't give a fuck. Like that's just the attitude you have to have.
It is.
Because it could have actually seriously like, and I actually did say this to him, like what you have said could ruin someone.
It could.
If I was not as strong in myself as I am, you could fucking ruin me. Like I think it just shows like you really have to think about what you say to people and like I don't know, I just it was pretty, like, without going into too much detail, it was pretty hard, but I'm now at a stage where I'm like, the right person will love me for me.
Yeah. And you're not going to change for anyone.
Like, obviously I'm not going to change.
No.
So, yeah.
Fuck him. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my friend.
Oh, you in the comments section. So Chelsea just I posted it, an AI video saying we're back filming. Oh, yeah. And one of Chelsea's friends commented on it. And he obviously didn't mean anything by it. And I was just being a little
Honestly, Jono comments some weird shit. Like he just posts stuff that can come across wrong all the time. And I'm like, oh God.
And it was just something like, I can't stand AI. And in my head, I'm like, well, just keep scrolling. Don't comment. Knowing that it was your friend, that's pretty much what I said. Yeah. Like, cool story, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, oh, shit. And then he obviously looked at it and realized how that came across.
Yeah.
And he was a man and he apologized.
Yeah.
But you were in the comment section, my friends are fighting, guys.
I'm like, stop, I feel uncomfortable.
I'm like, I did nothing.
No, Beck is like, Beck loves an AI. Don't you?
I do.
I love
it's
them.
Fun.
They're really cool.
Only like, not like my son. He actually like talks to the AI. His name's Arthur. Hey, Arthur. And he plays.
Did he name it Arthur?
I don't know. He's got a British accent. His name's Arthur. And he asks him everything all the time. I'm like, can you stop asking robots? And he talks to him like he's his friend. Oh, thanks. Cheers, man. Love you, Arthur. Yeah. I'm like, Zach, you need to stop.
Concerning.
I know. I'm like, he's not your friend, he's a robot. Stop it. So I like AI, I don't like that AI.
Yeah, that's a bit too far. Oh
but
my God.
that just reminded me of, you're like, stop fighting, guys.
Guys, stop.
I can be snarky on the internet sometimes, but I feel like it's warranted snarky.
No, you know what I love about you is you say exactly what you are thinking.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like sometimes I'll literally like just look at your comments and your replies are just, I literally laugh. Like they're so good.
I haven't changed. I've been like that my whole life.
I know, but I wish I had that.
Yeah.
Because that's such a good way of dealing with shit people online that put dumb fucking comments on that shouldn't just comment at all.
Yeah.
But you deal with it so well. Like you've got to bite back.
Yeah, but then approaching it that way also, like I get a lot of haters because they're like, oh, throwing back from it. I'm like, oh, well.
Yeah.
You started it.
Yeah. Yeah, literally. You started, I finished it.
Yeah. Pull your head in.
Literally. So what's new? How's the house renos going?
Great. We're nearly finished on the inside. We've just got got staircase now, which is great.
Is that big windy motherfucker?
No, I had to sell that. We couldn't do the spiral staircase.
Oh, what a shit show that was.
I know. So we've got a normal staircase going up now. So I'm not climbing up a ladder to go to bed, which is great.
That's nice.
Yep. And we've got a balustrade, so we're not going to fall off the bridge now, which is great.
This is hectic.
We just have to polish it. It's all sanded and ready to go. We just have to polish it. But the fumes are fucking hectic. Like we polished the upstairs floors and Adrian had to get up on the roof. I had to get all the cats out of the house, mind you.
How many cats?
I've got 4 cats now.
She's like a full-on cat lady. Yes.
We had to grab them and chuck them in the tiny house.
Chuck them.
Yeah, chuck them, literally chuck them in the tiny house. And Adrian got up on the roof and pulled roof sheets off to try and ventilate this house because it was like toxic fumes just stuck in there.
That's so bad.
To get an extraction fan and try and get it out. So, and that was only like a small room. So like we have to do like the staircase, the balustrade, the bridge, everything. God. And I'm like, we're probably going to have to pull all the roof sheets off to try and like
air the fucking house out.
Yeah, because we're not doing like I'm doing non-toxic shit. So it's like Danish oil and linseed oils. Yeah. So it's like it takes a bit to cure and it's toxic while it's curing, but once it's cured, it's not. So it's,
So just like sleep in a spag?
Pretty much. We'll probably, I don't know.
Just go camping until the toxins have gone.
Pretty much go camping.
In the bush.
Basically live camping. But yeah. So, but other than that, it's been really good.
That's great.
We're getting there. It's
Love that.
just money holding us back, really. Yeah. Just trying to like chip away at it.
That was another reason I was like, I have to win. I'm fucking broke.
We're poor bitches.
Literally, after I won, I was like, oh my God, I'm like slightly less
And then did you
poor.
see the tax come out? And then your management fee.
Yeah, literally.
I'm poor again.
I know. I feel like when it like hits the account literally for 2 minutes, it's great. And then everything comes out. You're like, fuck.
That's how I saw it when I got the UFC lawsuit money. It was like a big lump sum, but I owed.
When was that recently?
What was it? November, I think I got it through.
Yes. No, that's right. That's when I read it.
Oh, it had settled ages ago, but they were like, it took them forever to get the funds released and everything set up so to even get it sent to your account. You had to it was a fucking nightmare. Yeah. But we finally got it. But I'd borrowed so much money to do the house.
It was
just great friends. But like I literally watched 100K just go. And I was like, poor again.
Oh, that was nice. But it literally just flies by.
So yeah.
Fuck, that's the hardest part, eh?
Yeah. Money sacks.
Yeah. That's another reason why I just want to keep fighting.
I know. I need to fight. I need to fight.
Yeah, I need a bit. Thanks.
I need to punch someone in the face and need to make some money. So hopefully I've got some fight news soon.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Hopefully.
Ben, that IBF, what is it called?
International Brawling.
That's right. IBF. Oh, they haven't had another card recently, actually. I still think that'd be sick for you.
Yeah. I like the concept of it. Yeah. I think it'll be cool. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That'll be KFC if they pull their head in. So
How do you reckon that card went in Townsville?
I don't know. I think I think they sold well in Townsville, but I don't think
in Townsville, yeah, huge.
Yeah, but I don't
they
think
need to bring it
the
to
pay-per-views
Brisbane.
or what the online viewing. I don't know if that went well.
No, they need to bring it to Brisbane.
Yeah, silly.
Or Sydney.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways.
So yeah, hopefully they pull their head in and something happens with them later in the year. So we'll see.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Love. Well, that was our little catch-up episode. That was fun. Thanks for making it all about me.
You're welcome.
Wow, I just fully.
Okay, goodbye.
Am I concussed? I had a slight glitch in my fucking brain. No, we'll be back next episode. I'm actually excited to get some more guests in.
I was about to ask, are we going to do guests, do you
We're
think?
going to do guests. We've got to keep them rolling.
Yeah.
But yeah, tune in to see who we get next.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
Cool.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.